Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Shout out to all of you amazing deep divers. Another beautiful day. I woke up like this, all magical and fly. Listen, and there's no place, say it with me deep divers, and there's no place I'd rather be than with the birds, bees, leaves and trees. It is beautiful today. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're getting your butt into the heart of nature. Let's breathe. Oh, that was beautiful. Let's go, deep divers. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Look, why those closest to you can hurt you more than anyone else. I said, why those closest to you, deep divers, can hurt you more than anybody else. I want everyone to smash that like button if you support the real, and share this video because we got a whole lot to talk about. Once again, smash that like button if you support the real. So someone actually asked me this. They're like, Ralph, how come like people closest to me are hurting me? Why does this always happen? And this tale is a tale of so many people's lives that it's those closest to you that can actually hurt you more than anyone else. And we're going to dive into this. And this is really going to help you become your greatest version. Are you ready, deep divers? Take that, take that, take that. Good ass energy I'm sending you. Raising the frequency. What are we doing? Raising the vibration. Oh, you're going to love this one. There's no Wi-Fi out here, deep divers, but I swear there's a better connection. Look. If you are watching this video, this is your confirmation the universe is sending the right people into your life right now. Just say thank you. Sincere people, loyal people, people that really care about you. Now, it's those closest to you that you got to keep your eyes on. Okay? Why? Those closest to you can hurt you more than anybody else. Become your greatest version. So I'm actually watching a little story about Selena Quintanilla, the rising Latin American singer, fantastic talent, amazing. And this story, I was just reading an article. It was saying how her killer, who was a supposed friend, a fan, is gonna bring out this documentary explaining her side of the story. If you don't know, Selena was this amazing talent, and she actually was loved by millions of people, okay? And she actually passed away March 31st, 1995. But before that point, she actually made one of her fans who kept calling her. She actually said, okay, you can help run one of my clothing stores, one of my clothing boutiques, right? And you can be the president of my fan club. And this woman, Yolanda, actually took her life in a motel. And many people speculate because Selena confronted her about embezzling money, stealing funds and all of that. Her father was furious as well at her. And they said this was the reason why she killed Selena in a motel. And it's tragic. But there's also a lesson to be learned here, that oftentimes it's not strangers that hurt you, it's those closest to you. So in this video, we're gonna dive into why those closest to you can hurt you more than anyone else and how to protect your energy. Are you ready, deep divers? The cat down the road is ready. Let's go. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? So wonderful deep divers, I woke up like this, full of life, full of energy, and I wanted to bring you this very important message. Why those closest to you can hurt you more than anybody else. You don't have to be religious, but you've heard stories of Cain and Abel, right? Two brothers. Look, one kills another one. You've heard stories about how sometimes best friends can actually become enemies. You've heard stories how married couples have now become bitter enemies and got a divorce, and it's so ugly, right? You've heard of stories, maybe in your own life, deep divers, you've heard stories how at one point you were so cool with someone, then it went terrible, just like that. Why those closest to you can hurt you more than anyone, and how to protect your energy. So first and foremost, watch your circle before they hurt you. Be careful of your circle before they hurt you. The reason why is because if you look around at your circle and you're not inspired, you don't have a circle, you have a cage. Slow motion this side. A lot of people say, hey, I want lots of people around me. I want lots of friends. I've got a small amount of friends, deep divers. I can count them on my hands. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Yeah. You know why? Because I realize that not all energy is good energy. And in life, you have to protect your energy, just like how Selena, that tragic story of a woman who she actually trusted, took her own life, killed her in a motel, who was jealous of her success and everything that she could never be. Everything that she could never be. Well, this story runs into everyone's lives at some point. And this is the reason why you have to protect your energy every single day. You have to realize that not everyone is worthy of your energy. Not everyone deserves direct access to you, deep divers. Sometimes you got to scan them by the door. Okay, you can come, you stay there. You can come, you stay there, right? You got to scan people. You got to realize that not everyone has pure intentions for you, even those closest to you. Why does this happen? Because a lot of the times people who are closest to you have their eyes on you more than anyone else. I'm a criminologist and a psychologist. Do you know that most murders happen from someone that the person knows? Isn't that crazy? Oftentimes a family member or a close friend. It's not just some random stranger, it's someone that the person knows. And this is the reason why you have to protect your energy, why those closest to you can hurt you more than anyone else. If you are always giving direct access to people who don't deserve it, this message is for you that, hey, you got to protect your energy. You got to realize that not everyone can go. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle, another brother who knew his killer. And you have to be mindful that many times you have to protect yourself. You got to protect yourself and say, not everyone can go. You're not worthy to be in my presence. You know why? Because something feels off. You got to trust your intuition. Oftentimes you're around someone and you can feel that the vibes are off. It might even be a family member, a close friend, whatever. And you have to realize that actually, I got to shield myself. I got to protect myself energetically. I got to limit the access this person has into my life because I feel they may have ulterior motives. And this is how you can really become your greatest version. You see, what's helped me along my journey, deep dive, is to realize that I became more successful when I cleared out people from my life who didn't need to be there. I realized that it wasn't about having thousands of friends. It was about having a few good ones. You see, what matters more than quantity of interactions is quality of interactions. When we talk of becoming our greatest versions, prioritize the quality of your interactions, they must be in the heart space. They must come from a place of good energy, trust, loyalty, respect. And this is how you can actually protect yourself and become your greatest version. A lot of people say, oh, that's my friend. That's my friend. Not realizing they are actually a Judas in disguise. Not realizing they're actually plotting your demise. Not realizing they're jealous of you. They're envious of you. Because just like Selena was holding up a mirror to Yolanda, right? I'm this young singer who is getting so much love from the whole world. Yolanda was jealous. She wanted to be in Selena's shoes. And this story is happening in your own lives, deep divers. There's someone who may not have your best interests at hand. They might say, I'm a friend, but the cat down the road doesn't believe them. The cat down the road doesn't believe them. So what you have to do every single day is to say, you know what? I don't mind letting some people go if it's gonna help protect my energy. Because right now I'm affirming that the universe will send the right people into my life. Even me, deep divers, along my early journey, had so many people around me. And I'm like, wait a second, who the hell is that guy? Who the hell is that guy? Who the hell is that girl? I'm like, wait a second, where did you come from? And a lot of people wanted to get close to me because they wanted access to this lifestyle of Gaia and doing a little samba baby. And I had to use discernment, which is the ability to judge well, to say, actually, a lot of people are not who they say they are. And when we talk of why those closest to you can hurt you more than anyone else, is because a lot of people who may have been in your presence, or even you grew up with them, you got some background history with them, a lot of the times you might be elevating, they still might be stuck in the same position. You might be going places, their life is still on pause. You might be getting your big break, it hasn't happened for them yet. And they could be looking at you with eyes like, oh my gosh, I don't like you anymore because I wish that was me. Blood brothers, right? Blood sisters. It happens in so many people's lives. Even Cinderella, the stepsisters were jealous of her. Why those closest to you can hurt you more than anyone else. So what you have to do is what I say, be selective. Just like you check the back of every food label, deep divers, to see what's in that, you gotta be selective with who you share your energy with, and be selective with who you invite into your personal space. Sometimes you gotta set up healthy, energetic boundaries. Sometimes you gotta love people from a distance. I love you from a distance though, deep divers. Why those closest to you can hurt you more than anybody else, right? When I was watching that story with Selena and Yolanda Saldivar, the woman who took her life, killed her, I'm like, why would she do that? And my psychology and criminology kicked in. I'm like, okay, she felt that she owned Selena. And many times, this is why people closest to you can hurt you, because they feel they own you. They feel they possess you. Sometimes people are in domestic abuse relationships, and it's terrible. It's full of narcissistic abuse, gaslighting. And you know why one partner is abusing the other one? Because they feel they own them. They feel they belong to them. And that's the reason why it's those closest to you that can hurt you the most if you do not learn right now how to protect your energy. So you got to be free. And this is the remedy. When we talk about protecting our energy, from people who don't have our best interests at hand. Be free and say, actually, you don't own me. Actually, you don't possess me. If you are in a relationship, fellas, ladies, and your partner thinks they own you, you got a curfew time, you got to be here at that time and this time and that time, and you can't go out at that time or this time or that time, you're not in a relationship, you're in a prison. Slow motion this side. And the cat down the road is saying, get your ass out of there. Why those closest to you can hurt you more than anybody else. Sometimes you hear of stories of best friends who become rivals, who become sworn enemies, and they start using the past against the other person because they know their past. When things go sour, they start bringing up secrets and they try to expose them, right? Because you've given them that access. And you got to remind yourself that as life moves on and moves forward and rolls forward, people change. And that's the reason why just because you grew up with someone, it doesn't mean that they're the same person. Just because you both went to school together, it doesn't mean they're the same person. Just because your mom knew their mom, it doesn't mean they're the same person. People change. And they'll also change how they act towards you. And you've got to become mindful that you've got to become your best friend. Don't expect people to be as loyal as you are. Don't expect people to be as sincere as you are. Don't expect other people to have the same heart as you do, deep divers. Some people are cold. You might be like the sun. Well, some people are -50. And this is the reason why you got to protect your energy. You got to ask the universe to send you the right people into your life whose intentions are pure and who are only in your life to bring you positive energy. Okay? Why those closest to you can hurt you more than anyone else. It's personal. Okay? When we talk about why a lot of people get attacked by someone they know, when we talk about why best friends who grew up together now are enemies, when we talk about a man and a woman who once loved each other and now they don't want to be around each other, it's personal. This is the reason why those closest to you can hurt you more than anyone else, because it's personal. It is personal because you know them, they know you. And this is the reason why you have to protect your energy. Every single day, remind yourself, in the words of Ralph Smart, we are never alone unless we abandon ourselves. Slow motion this side. You know, a lot of people, deep divers, are with the wrong people, in the wrong crowd, in the wrong environments, in the wrong neighborhood, chilling with the wrong people who are going to actually plot on their downfall. You know why? Because they don't want to be alone. Not realizing we are never alone unless we abandon ourselves. I'm never alone. You know why? Because I never abandoned myself, deep divers. I never abandoned myself, right? So remind yourself, it's better to be rolling solo than in a crowd full of fake people. It's better to be by yourself than with someone who is jealous of you, because jealous people do terrible things, just like Yolanda did to Selena. When you are around an envious person, when you are around someone who they're seeing you, they're seeing your success, they're seeing your greatness, and it's hard for them to take because they haven't done anything with their own life. You got to realize that you got to move with people who are moving in the same direction as you. Because when you're moving this way and some people are still standstill, not doing anything, they're going to feel left behind. And they're going to do everything they can to bring you back down to their level. It stops today. And this is the reason why successful people surround themselves with other successful people, because they know this law and this principle. As you are elevating, surround yourself with people who are also elevating. Yes! When you are in a position to help people who still want to come up and rise, you can do that. But you can do that from a distance, because there's crabs in a barrel out here. When we talk of becoming your greatest version, people say, gosh, Ralph, I can't believe you're still making videos looking 21. And I tell them it's because I'm protecting my energy every single day. I'm an OG in the game. How come I'm still here with so much energy, raising the frequency? Because I'm smart. I realize that there are going to be a lot of people who are going to want access to the cat down the road and Gaia and breathing in that good ass prana, baby. And I'm going to welcome some people, and I'm going to keep a distance from some other people, because I'm going to realize that actually not everyone can go. And you have to realize this in your life. It's like a VIP party, deep divers. Not everyone can go. You know why? Because if they come to this party, they won't appreciate it. If they come to this party, they're going to cause mayhem. They don't need to be in this party. Leave them outside. Why? Those closest to you can hurt you more than anybody else. So many times people who are jealous, people who are seeing you and actually saying, look at her, look at him. They can do everything in their will to make sure you don't shine. They will do everything in their capacity to make sure you don't achieve success, because they never did. When you are outgrowing someone that's close to you, unless they are truly happy for you, they're going to feel bad, because once again, you're holding up that mirror. So what do you have to do to become your greatest version? You got to keep shining, baby. You got to keep outgrowing them. You got to keep elevating. Don't play small just to make someone else feel comfortable. Don't stoop down to their level just to make them feel good about themselves. No, say, actually, I'm not going to stunt my growth to make you happy. I'm not going to bow down to your level. I'm not going to hide my greatness because you never made it. So continue to shine. Some people are afraid of your greatness. When I was watching that story about Selena and the jealous fan club president, Yolanda, Selena was outshining her. Selena was outgrowing her. And this woman couldn't take it. So she took Selena's life. And this happens every day in our society. And it happens because they're afraid of your greatness. Ladies, fellas, in your life right now, the truth is you have someone who is afraid of your greatness. Now, let me talk about myself. One of my greatest supporters is my mom. I love my mom. Always supporting me. But I've had some people in my life, when I said, hey, I want to start a YouTube channel, I want to inspire other people, I want to talk about 7-Day Vegan Challenge and what it's like to eat to live, a lot of people were laughing at me. A lot of people were saying, oh, it's not going to work out. These were people closest to me, and they were hurting me, saying, hey, my dreams aren't going to work out. Well, it can happen like that for you. What did I realize? I realized this, that it's on me. You know why? Because I don't have to externalize my power to people who don't really support me. What I have to do is focus on people who do. And the people who supported me back then, now we break bread. Slow motion this side. Now we create abundance together. Now we do a little samba baby together. Now we raise the frequency together. But in your life, deep divers, when we talk of becoming your greatest version, when you are destined for greatness, just like Selena was, there will be someone that comes into your life who will swear they are your friend, when in actuality, they are your enemy. And you have to become mindful of this. As you are on that rise, check your circle. Scan your circle. Be selective with who you share your precious energy with. Not everyone deserves to be around your awesomeness. Some people aren't worthy of that. You know why? Because their intentions aren't pure. The reason why I'm still here is because I don't care about the quantity of friends. I care about the quality of interactions. And that's the reason why the people that I rock with support me, I support them, and it's beautiful. Not all energy is good energy. Check your circle, deep divers, today before they hurt you. I want everyone right now to smash that like button if you support The Real, and share this video, subscribe. Once again, smash that like button if you support The Real, share this video, subscribe, because we've just dived deep, deep divers. We've just protected our energy, and that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful deep divers. If you look around at your circle and you're not inspired, you don't have a circle, you have a prison. Get out now. Let's breathe. Oh, that was beautiful. Let's go. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Go and check out the #1 best-selling book, Deep Divers, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook. The Bible of Becoming Your Greatest Version. And Deep Divers, you're going to love the up-and-coming book, Feel Alive Part 2. Oh, you're going to love it. Also, check out the latest new book, The Book of 1111 Infinite Quotes by Ralph Smart at ralphsmart.com/thebook. The secret recipe to becoming your greatest version. And go and get the good ass prana shirts, Deep Divers, for men, women, children, even cats down the road at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. And if you want to book a one-to-one consultation with Ralph Smart to help you become your greatest version personally, you can book that at ralphsmart.com/consultations. Deep divers, they tried to bury us, they forgot we were seeds. Don't allow someone to dim your light. Once again, don't allow even those closest to you to dim your light. Keep shining, keep growing, keep elevating. Become your greatest version, deep divers. One love, peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy, peace. You! Once again, deep divers, smash that like button if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe. Once again, smash that like button if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe, and leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. And let me know how this video inspired you. One love, peace.